World, Nicholas Coriano here, aka the business planning guru, aka Mr. Failure is not an option. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about how I self-retired myself. So, a lot of people ask me, man, you seem to take a lot of time off. You seem to have a lot of things going on. Let me get the right angle here. Seem to have a lot of things going on. You seem to, constantly be moving and grooving, traveling. Well, the truth is I self-retired myself. I'm going to put this up on a stand here. Let me put this open here. Truth is I self-retired myself a few months ago. I managed to buy enough real estate and make enough passive investments to match my income, and I wanted to share how I did it. So, 2 years ago I had a fundamental burst of energy. Oddly enough, it was after my father passed away, and I remember telling myself that I wanted to have certain things accomplished. Like I wanted to sit on a private jet with my father. I wanted to, I wanted to take my dad around the globe on a private jet. I remember thinking that. And then one day he passed away. He passed away young. He's a great guy. He's super instrumental in my youth and my growth and my motivation. This was a man, and this is some advice for people that have kids. Every time I had, some idea, he never criticized the business idea, which was easy for him to do, by the way. It would have been really easy for him to do because I had failed at so many of them when I was younger, But he was always throwing gasoline on the fire. He would always find me a mentor or buy me a book and educate me. Anyway, that was a fundamental pivot. And when he passed away, now we're going on 4 years. This burst of energy and this focus came over me. And I decided I'm going to make enough passive income to match my working income. And at the time, I was making under $100,000 in my consulting business. So back in 2012, I had developed about 10 online websites: California Business Plan Writer, Texas BusinessPlanWriter.com, Servitude.com, RunToTheBag.com, NicholasCoriano.com, NickyNice.com. And anytime I had a business idea, I create an online business. Now it's easier than ever, right? If you know how to write a resume, it's easy to build a website that says ResumeBuildingServices.com. Right? So I did that. I built these 10 online websites, and mainly revolving around business plans, pitch decks, website design, business services. And 2 years ago, I started taking all that money and dumping it into income-producing real estate, which is a difference. In 2012, after the first market crash, I started buying a lot of real estate, but I bought a bunch of land. And that was one of my first aha moments. And the aha moment was that you get what you want, you get what you shoot for, but you got to be real careful what you shoot for, because back then I was saying, I want to own real estate, I want to own real estate, I want to own real estate. Well, I did. I ended up buying over 30 pieces of land, almost 40 pieces of land in 5 states, but they weren't making any money. They were costing me money, and I had to sell them to make my money back, which is fine, but it wasn't what I was thinking. What I was thinking was I wanted real estate that paid me every month. So 2 years ago, I bought a 4-unit building in upstate New York, and that made me some income. And after that, I really started studying the game and bought my next unit, no money down, the next one for like $5,000 down. And within a matter of a year and a half, I had 36 units, and I had enough money coming in to match my service income, my work income, which was now over 100 grand. And I found myself just chilling, and it was a great feeling. It is a great feeling to be able to not have to work, but you should always want to work. So that's basically how I self-retired myself. It was a lot of owner financing deals, and I've put up other videos about this on this channel. exactly how I self-retired myself, semi-retired myself, right? And that led me to other opportunities. So, this January, after, understanding, hey man, I'm in a pretty good position financially, I had to make the decision of whether to continue to work on what I've been doing in the past, which is business consulting, business plan writing, pitch deck writing, or to take the next level up. And I decided to take the next level up by investing my time and energy and resources into a company called 3DX Industries, a small publicly traded company, and taking on that mission of bringing them to the NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange over the next 4 to 5 years. But this message is really to those people who think it's so far away. It's not. It's focus. I tell my team this and my clients and some of my colleagues this all the time. I'm super dangerous when I'm focused, but I'm rarely ever focused, right? And humans rarely ever are. There's so many distractions. I'm talking about little distractions like you got to eat, you got to sleep, you got to pay bills, you got to do this, you got to do that. But if you can spend, 40 hours on one thing, just one thing, whether it's blogging, whether it's vlogging, whether it's, designing, whether it's, making cold calls, and that's all you do is lock into that, it's super powerful. You'll get so far. And I noticed that with real estate, right? When I locked in and I set goals and I hammered down on everything, and that's when things started happening to me. Just last year was, a time when I remember saying to myself, before my birthday came in June, I said to myself, I'm going to get myself a gift, and that gift is going to be a lot more real estate, a lot more income producing real estate, a lot more doors. And I did everything, and I surrounded all my energy around acquiring that deal, and I acquired 16 units with no money down. And again, I showed you guys how to do this in another video. But a lot of people ask me, how did you do it? Why do you have so much time? It seems like you're so relaxed. First of all, I'm never relaxed. I'm always on. I always want more. I'm on vacation right now, and vacation, right? Here I am talking to you guys. I'm on vacation in Miami Beach right now, and when I'm at my most relaxed is when I have the most energy, is when I have the most creative juices flowing. It's when I produce the most inputs, and that creates outputs. So when you want to know how to retire, if I had to give you guys one sentence on how to retire, come up with a simple plan, and then don't do anything else. Let everything else slide. Let your party slide. Let your your everything, your commitments, any kind of familial commitments, any kind of other business commitments, and just focus on that one thing until that thing is done. And yeah, other things are gonna go by the wayside, but that one thing is gonna get done faster. And most people aren't that far away. I mean, in 2012, I was living at my mom's house, worried about a $1,500 bill that came in for all the land I had bought, tax bills. My student loans were coming in. I was panicked. And here we are in 2021. I have, over $1 million in real estate. I have over $1 million in stock holdings. And I'm nowhere near where I want to be. Like, I'm trying to get to the billion. But I am in a place where now I can sit back and I'm not so reactionary about what I'm doing. And I am more focused on strategic steps to get me to that billion. Anyway, I hope this video motivates you guys and shows you guys that I'm not saying it's easy. But I am saying it's completely possible in a shorter time frame than you think it is if you just lock in. I hope this message was helpful. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Nick. I went to business school, went to law school, graduated both. Lifelong entrepreneur. Still got the 20 online businesses. Still got 36 apartments. Still got over 30 pieces of land. Laundromat. 3D printing, 3D metal printing business that I've invested in. So I'm spread out, I'm diversified, I'm all over the place. But if you guys ever need any help, hit me up, thebusinessplanningguru.com, nicholascoriano.com. I'm still here to help. My goal in life is to help make 1 billion people millionaires. a few millionaires, billionaires, and to help those billionaires become trillionaires. So if you're a billionaire, you can hit me up too. Hope you guys are great. Stay great.